Hello and welcome to the Shyu channel, where I listen to music I've never heard before and hopefully find some new good stuff to add to my playlists. I've seen the Twitter demons gobble this album up and talk about it in very high regard, so it was a femboy classic. Okay, I've heard Dump, right, probably like a year ago, and I didn't really go back to it for some reason, but I re-listened to it yesterday and it was really good. And it's also a perfect time to react to this album because I want to recreate the playlist that is this kind of vibe, and this will be a perfect album to add some of that stuff into the new playlist. So I could do a little background check on her, or on the band, sorry. It's not just her. Okay, so they formed in 2011. What? Oh, they're from South London. Huh, I thought they were American. Okay, that's cool. In Bromley. Indie pop. Sarah Midori Perry is the vocalist. Producers and multi-instrumentalists Gus Loban and Jamie Bullid, or Bulled. Hip hop, electro pop, dance rock, hyper pop, bubblegum pop. The band's earlier work was influenced by J-pop such as Kiari, Pamu, as well as dancehall. Ooh. And video game music. Wow, that sounds very interesting. Dancehall is a Jamaican genre, and I'm Jamaican myself, and I love video games, or at least, yeah, I love video games still. Following the blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I thought I would start. Oh wait, what's this about My Bloody Valentine? Oh, okay. Perry, who's the lead vocalist, she's half Japanese, sings and raps in both Japanese and English. Wow. I don't think I've met someone that has the English accent and speaks Japanese. Well, I'm not sure. But yeah, this sounds interesting. I also picked this one because I want to just get straight into their like magnum opus, I guess you would call it. Because this seemed to be the one that gets the most love. But I mean, I could for sure get into some of the other albums if you guys want to see that. But I'm ready to dive straight in. Okay, time and place, 32 minutes 59 seconds. Track 1, Outside. Whoa. Wow, this is very lively and full. I didn't expect that. Oh wow. Hold on. I did not expect such a full sound. Isn't Dump is more empty than this, right? This wouldn't actually fit in the playlist that I'm thinking of. This would be a whole different playlist. That's really cool. They're influenced by a bunch of different genres, right? As it said on Wikipedia, so we might just get a whole package of different flavors. So let's restart it. I love that synthy video game kind of sound. Oh wow. I don't want to talk over it too much. Oh, that was cool. What's happening? Oh, I know I'm gonna love this album. Okay, wow. I'm super pleasantly surprised because just this one track alone, it was only 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes. And it showed a whole range of sound. Firstly, that huge grand instrumentation that is like just taking over the whole stage. But then you get those little synths, and the synths vary. So it's super interesting and keeps you engaged. And I love her voice. You know what? The combination of what do you call it? I guess distorted guitar, or really shoegazy, strong guitar presence with her delicate voice is a combination that really reminds me of Melody's Echo Chamber. And I absolutely love Melody's Echo Chamber. She's one of my favorite artists ever. Yeah, so very much getting Melody's Echo Chamber vibes, which is very exciting. And yeah, what else could I say? That was fucking amazing. I'm not going to dive super deep into the lyrics because the vibe of this alone is going to do it for me. And I'm going to enjoy it a lot more on the first listen. Unless something really stands out to me, I'm going to just take in these unique combination of sounds. Okay. Track 2 is Time Today. Bro, what I picture is a sunny day in like Animal Crossing with one of the little characters skipping along the road, bright green grass on either side with the sun blazing. Such a happy vibe. In the first like 5 seconds there was already like 4 different sounds. It's super cool. I love how when she slows down and elongates her words. Wow, wait, what instrument is that? That's like what people would say when they want some smoke. I got so much time today to deal with your shit. Like, let's handle it. That's what that reminds me of. But yeah, I love how there's a constant drum pattern. In some ways, I guess you could describe it as stagnant, but it's not a bad thing. The drum pattern stays the same throughout, but we have a whole soundscape that is ever changing around this drum pattern. And it's such a unique experience, especially from what I've been listening to recently. And it's itching my brain. It's scratching my musical itch right now. I knew this would be a perfect album to do. Oh, there's music videos. Maybe that would have been cool to do. But maybe not, I don't know. This line really stood out to me. I can't help but think about if the sun ever stays down, will I notice or will I just be sitting around? Someone that's so deep into their own thoughts that the things around them become sort of meaningless and they become slightly out of touch with things. That's what I get from that. Ignoring the sun, staying down from musical things. Yeah, mental illness, depression, okay. And maybe like staying inside, staying away from things. Similar themes in an album that I've done before. Yeah, there were similar lines to that in Twin Fantasy, which I love, by the way. I can't wait to do Teens of Denial. But yeah, this is about to finish, so I'll just go straight into Only Acting. Oh, one of the members actually said that the annotations are on point. Okay, we're gonna go into Only Acting. Ooh. Love that very digital drum pattern. Bro, do you know what this reminds me of? Rhythm Paradise on the Nintendo DS. You guys are legends if you played that. Was Beyonce a part of that? I think she was in the advertisement for it, and that's why I'm associating it with Beyonce. But yeah, you would do these little musical related tasks where you have to copy it's not always copying, but that's what it's reminding me of, where it's like, I suppose, hey, I don't know, this has that empty instrumental at the moment with digitalized drums is what you'd find in Rhythm Paradise, and then that delicate voice was common in that game as well. So yeah, Rhythm Paradise. Let me know if you guys have played that. That's an interesting sound right there. That definitely sounds like a video game sound. Ooh, okay. Yes. Oh, that is nice. Woo! Wow, we got some like experimental sounds here. By the way, as soon as she went into, I don't know if it was Inside or Hide, but this Hide, Pride, that part, all, I don't know what it is. It's just like when something is sonically perfected, everything aligned right there. When she said, what you gotta hide, where to put your pride. For some reason, the way she switched her flow there was like perfectly interconnected with the instrument, the instrumentation. Okay. Wow. She's angry. Love all the experimental sounds here and vocal changes. Oh, we're not gonna get it again with the instrumentation. Yeah, this part sounds so nice. That melody. I see why people are obsessed with this album so far. Oh. Okay. This stuff makes it even like way better. Because I love experimental music. Sounds like we've gone underwater. Wow. And now it's in reverse. Hold on. There's some playlists I need to add this to. Wow. Also, I might have been missing some good transitions. Sorry about that. I'll make sure to check that transition again. Bro. What was I thinking going into this album, thinking it would be... I thought it was going to be like a Kero kind of thing. And maybe when I listen to Dump again, it will confirm that. Because maybe that's just slightly more subtle. But definitely didn't expect experimentation like that. And I am pleasantly surprised because, you know, I'm a huge Aphex Twin fan. Huge JPEG Mafia fan. And, you know, you're going to get those sort of warping of sounds with those kind of artists. And, yeah, just didn't expect it. Wow. Oh, I also want to go back to the when the chorus came in for the first time. Bro, that melody is so infectious. What you got? I'm not going to sing it, but I'm going to go back to that part because I just want to hear it with the instruments because we didn't get to hear it a second time. So, you know? Whoops. This part. I actually, okay. I hear the K-pop influence a little bit. This is just when some of the best art is birthed from people who listen to a bunch of genres. I always say this, but an open mind gives more opportunities to create peak music or even just art in general. Painting, all different forms of art. Expose yourself to a bunch of different avenues and you have more things to pull from. So I'm getting a very strong sense of that concept with this band, and that could be dangerous for my playlists because it starts to infect and take over my playlists. So when I have artists like that I'm introduced to, again, I believe the lyrics aren't super happy, but everything else sounds very uplifting and happy. I don't want to go like deep into the lyrics, but again, some similar lyrics to Twin Fantasy. Again, if this was in annotations, it says it's about when she's performing on stage and everyone's looking at her, and how stressful that could be. That has been a common theme in some albums I've reacted to, and it's a very understandable feeling. But yeah, wow, that was the best song so far, in my opinion. I love the experimental twists in there too. Okay, let's hear the transition into Flyway. It was a bit chaotic at the end. Yep. There we go, Flyway. Fly away. Woo. Nice transition. Wow. I like these lyrics. I wonder what that part means. Hold on. I love these lyrics because it's like a deep thought you would go into just randomly after seeing a flock across your window. Because it's not super detailed, there's so many ways you could interpret it, which I like a lot. The way I interpret it, she's seeing these flock of birds looking so free, flying around outside her window. She's thinking they're getting out of town, they have the freedom to go wherever they want, sort of thing. Where on earth in the world do they go? Do their feathers freeze stiff? It's sort of like she's feeling trapped and the birds seem so free, but she's also questioning, is the freedom worth it? Where are they going? Like, if I was able to fly with the birds, would I even be satisfied? That's how I interpret it. Like, do their feathers freeze stiff in the snow? She's weighing the negatives with freedom, is how I take it. This is about someone that has passed away, I believe, according to the annotations, and it sounds so happy. It's such a conflict. Okay, we're gonna go straight into Dump, which I have liked already. It's a great song. I love that sound, whatever that is. It's like oh, I miss it. It's the low frequency. Hold on. Oh yeah, I remember that chorus. That's so, like, such a addicting melody. Probably another reference to Sarah's pet bird Nana passing away. That's crazy. Yesterday I was just thinking about my childhood pet, which was a parrot or parakeet named Charlie, and for some reason, thinking back, it seems so inhumane to have a parrot in a cage. So I started searching up if he passed away due to those stresses being in the cage, because he had a tumor on, like, his butt, and he unfortunately didn't have the strength to make it. Once we took it to the vet, they said it would be best to put him down or whatever. So I remember crying on the way home, but it just seems so, I guess, out of character for me now to put a bird in a cage as a pet. So thinking back, it's like, wow, it was kind of more normalized, but at the same time, people still do it now anyways, right? So I don't know. I was just kind of in deep thought about parrots and cages yesterday, so this is crazy coincidence. At the age of 13, okay. Well, I'm gonna just let it play. The melody is so nice in the chorus, is what I was gonna say. See, this one's a lot more mellow. That's why I wasn't expecting all of the sounds that we've experienced so far. That's nice though, man. This part sounds like a nursery rhyme. Look here. Love how subtle the synths are in this one. This is like the most bedroom poppy kind of one. That is nice. I love that song. That's great. Bro, all of these are... Oh, there's still a bit left. All of these are really, truly amazing. They're all going in my... Okay. Sometimes I react to albums and not all of them make my itch playlist, which is where I... It's basically my current rotation, so songs that scratch my musical itch at the moment. You know, sometimes there's 0 songs that make it to that. Sometimes there's 1 or 2. In this one, all of them have made it to my itch, so super good sign. I'm gonna let it go straight into Make Believe. And it's always Okay, Make Believe. Great transition. At night. I like that. Lucid dreaming. Whoops. Oh, I love that. I love this string of consciousness about romanticizing reality. Even though reality is right there, she's romanticizing it through dreaming. I love that. It's like wait, so she says to find the time. Okay, all my life I tried to find the time to make believe, but now as certain as the seasons, I know real life will get in between. It's like wanting to keep that youth, because it could be a lot more positive than what is considered reality now. Yeah, that's a super nice chorus. This was really cool too. Bum 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 bum. I love that. That's called staccato, right? Staccato. That's nice. Wow. Her voice is so delicate. It reminds me of someone. Can't think of who I'm trying to think of. Mazzy Star, maybe? Also, I love the album cover. Is it a mugshot? That's what I was going to ask, if it's a mugshot in the album cover. It looks like it. Oh no, it's a passport photo. It looks like. With a bunch of stuff that you'd probably see on Art Attack back in the days. Surrounding it. Okay, beautiful song. Let's go straight into track 7, Dear Future Self. Love that cover art, how it relates to the title. Oh, I like that. Love the poetry here. Oh, that's what I was just saying. That's a passport photograph on the cover art. I wonder if there's any significance to the items around the passport photo, or if it is just trying to metaphorically show the sounds through items, if you know what I mean, or through colors, because these colors kind of match the sound, right? Nice background vocals. That's nice. Oh. Okay. It got a bit dark there at the end. I love this concept of her talking to her future self, asking, has anything really changed in the world? Like, please tell me something has developed, something crazy. Please tell me. Like, she is hoping and praying that it's not all the same. Also, I really liked these set of lines. I used to be fine because you always seem so far away. Like, being older, like middle-aged or and above, seems so far away when you're a kid. It's pretty much just put aside in your brain. But now I feel our paths getting closer each day. So she's almost experiencing the changes or lack of change that she expected to see way into the future. But now it just seems like there's no need for the letters. I'm about to confirm it for myself. There was a synth towards the end there that got slightly melancholic as it was dipping down to like lower octaves kind of. I'm going to let it transition into Visiting Hours, track 8. And it sounds like an alien invasion. Ooh. Okay. I wonder who she's talking about here. Oh, her father. Wow. Oh, that's why she said, is the food okay? Because hospital food usually trash, dog shit, right? That's a cute little song to her father. I hope he's doing well now. Okay, let's go straight into track 9, If I'd Known. With a watch. Looks like a dad's watch. Hopefully it's not what I think it is. Ooh. Nice sounds there. I like how she worded this. Link into some quantum mechanics, alternate universes. This makes you want to move though. Oh wow, that's a strong guitar. That came and took over everything. Also, it says Kero Bonito. I guess that's like her stage name. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, let's go straight into track 10 sometimes. That was cool. The references to alternate universes and space. That was cool.
Sometimes life gets you down, but you can turn it all around.
It sounds like a campfire song.
Sometimes life isn't fair, but you can really don't despair. Just round the corner,
This sounds the most British so far.
and maybe loves his day. The happy days are coming again.
Wow, they're super happy. Super positive vibes.
Well, the real truth of it is that nobody really knows.
That's facts.
Sure doesn't make sense. Bet on your boots, you can bet that everybody gets the blues sometimes.
Nice. And that's true, the hedonic cycle. Everybody gets the blues sometimes. And this is very true. The real truth of it's the real truth of it's that nobody really knows. And that's facts. Okay, track 11, Swimming. That was a nice little like campfire sort of song. Nice positive vibes. How is this annotated for O's?
I was treading
Ah.
on the beach, summer underneath my feet. Both strutting, I could feel the detritus lifting, and I moved like I knew that I was free again.
This sounds beautiful. I like that summer underneath my feet.
After many years had passed, hoping I would find the path.
This is like a coming of age song.
The shadow of a cliff, memories floating in the wind. I spread out.
You know what this reminds me of, this album? It's like, you know the YA genre, young adult, of books. They've never really been for me. Like, a lot of people grow out of that kind of YA phase. And I was never really in it, except for a couple exceptions like Hunger Games and stuff. But there's always some YAs that are so innovative and fresh that it just sparks something different. Because YA could be pretty predictable and same-ish with other YA novels. And yeah, I feel like this is like the equivalent of YA genre and like coming of age narratives, but very experimental and left field. And so, I don't know, it's hitting the right spots.
As it ran away, but it got lost in the wash. I took swimming
That's nice, man.
across the sea.
Does this album just make you want to smile though? It's such a joyous experience. Also, the experimental kind of electronic sounds that we got in Only Acting, I believe it was. Yeah, in Only Acting. We haven't really got those again, but yes. So far, Only Acting is still my favorite. We only have one song left, so it probably still will be my favorite. But yeah, more of that. If there's another album that has, well, anyways, even if it doesn't have that, I'll react to some more of their stuff. Okay, track 12, the final track, Rest Stop. Okay, there was no experiences. Yeah, this was like a coming of age song, The Swimming. She painted a picture right here.
So I know that I'll be here a little.
I wonder what this all means. Whoa! Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that could signify a car crash. Hold on. This seems like there's an underlying meaning. So there's no one working at the place. It's far out. A light in the dark. It's probably a very like abandoned place. Or you know what? What book did I read? And this, oh, Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami. One of the characters goes to something that is sort of heaven-like, but there's one house that is just by itself. There's a bunch of just plain space around it, but everything seems out of the ordinary. And this gives the same vibe. It's like there's no electricity, and no service, but the fan is working, and the tables are freshly cleaned because they're shining. That puts me in, yeah, it's a dream or it's like heaven. But if it could be a dream, and then when she says she'll be there for a little while, when she goes, she'll get back on the road, and then she starts driving, and then boom, the instrumentation goes crazy. And that could be a car crash. And that could be the crash back into reality from the dream. Right? It was probably that. Being forced to leave your imagination. This is trippy. Oh, wow. There we go. We got the electronic experimental sounds of back. Wow. This reminds me of Def's Dynamic Shroud. If you guys don't know that group, that duo, definitely check them out. Def's Dynamic Shroud. They do similar vocal samples, pitched down like that. So she's talking about heaven here, I believe.
The clouds
The land where we belong. We'll reach the end.
hold your
We'll walk along the-
as the trumpet
Yeah, walking along the clouds, probably heaven.
rounds.
Wow. Wait, was that perfectly transitioned, or is that my crossfade?
Clouds, hold your neighbor close.
It's my crossfade. Okay. Okay. That was an experience much better than I actually anticipated. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna put the whole thing. Oh, actually not the whole thing. I stopped adding it to my itch for some reason. But that last one's definitely going in there. And I've got a lot of the first half of the album in there. But yeah, once I listen to it again, I'll make sure I got all the ones that I love in my itch. So anyways, thank you to the Twitter demons that praised this album so much. Made me take notice of it. I'm super glad I spontaneously just chose to do this. And I'm going to be enjoying this. I love it. Can't wait to hear more from Kero Kero Bonito. Amazing, delicate voice with very experimental instrumentation, very innovative sounds, changes of synths throughout tracks. Super impressed. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe. Even if you're not new, please like. Leave any suggestions below for albums you would like me to react to. I'll leave a link to my Twitter, which I don't use much but I would like to use more, and my Spotify you could follow. I usually follow back. If I notice a jump in like my followers, sometimes I go in there and just follow people back, so I have more avenues to steal music from. So yeah, if you enjoyed, like I said, like, subscribe, and I'll love you and leave you. Peace.